These are the Dollar Tree whiteboards that we are going to be using for this project. These are easels, so you can see they stand up. And so you can see that they come right from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to be taking this plastic piece off as well. So we will get started. Someone sent me a design that they wanted for table decorations for graduation. So the first thing I did was I measured my whiteboards, and they come in at approximately 4.5 inches by 6 inches. So that's the size that I am working with today. But I actually am going to pull it up here because I already started the design right here. And so I want to show you what they sent me. So I'm going to zoom in on this and make it bigger. So it is Class of 2025 Fun Facts. Well, I started looking at some of these facts, and they're wrong for kids that would be graduating in 2025. And so I went back and I started making some changes. Here you can see, zoom in more. Minimum wage, $5.15. It was actually $5.85. That's one. And a postage stamp was 41 cents, I believe, not 37 cents. So there is quite a bit wrong with this. And Saving Private Ryan was not made that year that they were born. These were not video games that they would have liked. Also, in the year, they were a year old when MySpace launched. Those are incorrect. It's very important to look at the facts, look for misspelled words or anything. If you're getting in any download that you do, you're going to want to look for any misspelled words or anything like this. So what I did is I started making some changes to the document, or to the PNG. So what I did is, I'll make this a little bigger so you can see it. You can see that I just changed this 41 cents here. What I did is I put a little black box over that, and so that I could put the 41 cents right in here. So let's see now. And then same thing here. I changed this one to 85 cents. And I changed this one here to a different movie because of Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. And so what I did is I pulled in a black box and then I put the writing over it. So I'm going to show you how I did that, because I did that for another one here too. I changed this. We were 1 year old when Twitter started. You can see that I changed this one up as well because the facts were wrong in that. And so I'll show you how I did that. This one too, I changed. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this one, top video games. So I made another document here. So we'll do it on this one. I'm going to, because I wanted to make sure this one, that's not the one. I want to go back here, make sure that these are all in the correct places here before I move on. So now what I'm going to do, make this a little smaller here so that you can see. So what I want to do is I want to change the video games here. So I am going to go to elements here, and I am going to search for a shape. I'm going to take this square shape here. I'm going to bring it over here, top video games that we love. And I'm going to squeeze that in here. I'm going to bring it up right here. And then up here, you can see where it's got the color, and I'm going to change that to black. And now I'm just going to take one of these other ones that I changed. I'll take this one. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to hit Control C and then Control V. And that will bring that same thing. It's duplicating it. I just want to use the same font. And so what I'm going to do is I will make this smaller and get it to fit right in here. And now I'm going to change the words on it. And I had them send me, because I had no clue what to put in this spot. So what I got was Minecraft, Fortnite, and Rocket League. So I'm going to start with Minecraft. Maybe I will leave these capitalized. Fortnite and Rocket League. Legue. Wait, no. LEA. Okay, so let's see. We'll work with this a little bit here. Space these out, and now I can go up here and make them bigger. Oops, I don't want to make that bigger. I want to make everything bigger. So let's go. I'll highlight this, and then I'm going to go up here. Did it again, just that one. I don't want it to be just that one. See if I can change this to 12 and see if it makes it too big. Yeah, 12 is a little too big. I can take the spaces out though. And what I can do is right here, if I put my cursor right here before the F, I can go up here and I can move my line spacing like this. There we go. That looks pretty good. So now I'm going to center this a little bit better. Get this over to the side. And now I'm going to download this. See, I want to make sure I have the right one here. Yes, I changed that one. Looks like all of my facts, this is the correct one. So I am going to go here to share, and I'm only going to download, go back here. I'm only going to download page 1 because that's the one that has the correct information. So I'm going to delete this one and delete this one because I don't need those. So let's see. Again, I just want to make sure everything looks centered and in a good position. So now I'm going to download this. So I'll hit download and I'm going to raise my DPI up all the way because I have Canva Pro, and I'm going to hit transparent background. Don't need to with this because it has the black background, but I'm going to do transparent anyway, and I'm going to get this downloaded. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a Word document, and I'm going to change my layout to landscape, and I have some pre-selected margins to 0. And now I'm going to insert that picture as soon as it's done here. See if it's done. Yep, it's done. So now we'll get that picture uploaded here. So get it uploaded from my downloads here. And there it is. So now I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to do wrap and through because then I can move it around on the page. And again, you hit this icon here, or you can do it wrap text here as well, and you want to go through. Now I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to Control C, Control V. So now I've got 2 of them on here, and I just want to make sure that these are the correct one. Yep, Minecraft, Fortnite, Rocket League, we got it. All right, so I think these are good. But these, I don't want, when I make my designs, I make them bigger. So when I put them on these whiteboards, they're going to have some overlap. Because these are so close to the edge, I don't want much overlap there. So as you can see, it came in at 6.1 inch by 4.5 inch. So what I'm going to do is I am going to change this to 5.9. And then that'll bring this one to 4.35, and that will still fit perfectly on my whiteboard. It's going to be right to the edge, but that's what I need so that these aren't too distorted. So again, I did that to both of them. You're going to click on the image, and then here is where you change the size. So now what I'm going to do is I will go to, whoops, get this out of here. I don't need this right now. So I am going to go to File, get this over, this out of here, and then pull this one back over, make it full size for you. I'm going to go to File here and Print, and I'm going to be using my Epson EcoTank 2840. It shows that it's offline because I use a printer cable because I don't like to have to use my Wi-Fi all the time, because if your Wi-Fi cuts out, it will distort your image, but you feel free to use whatever you want. And this is my Epson EcoTank 2840 that I've converted over to sublimation printing. I will have a link below for that. So I am going to go under printer properties here, and I am going to select premium presentation paper matte and high quality. And then under more options, I am going to turn bidirectional or high speed off, and I'm going to mirror my image for sublimation. And under image options, this is a preference of mine. I like to emphasize more and emphasize thin lines. And now I'm going to hit OK and OK. And I am going to get these printed so that we can get them pressed on our whiteboards. I am using HTV Ront sublimation paper for this. It is 125 gram, and we are going to be using heat resistant tape as well. My sublimation prints are almost done printing. I'm using the HTV Ront Auto Heat Press 2 for this. So I have my heat press warming up. I have it set for 385 degrees Fahrenheit, good firm pressure, and we are going to be pressing these for 60 seconds. So as soon as this heat press gets fired up, we'll get started. And here are our sublimation prints ready to go on the whiteboards. So you can see that I have these taped in place with heat resistant tape. There is just a little bit of overlap, and that's what we want. So I have this on the press with the print side up, and we are going to press this 385 degrees Fahrenheit firm pressure for 60 seconds. All right, this is done. So let's see. Looks great. I'll get this unwrapped. It turned out perfect. I'll try to get the glare off of here as much as I can, but you can see that this sublimation took to this whiteboard perfectly. And here they are finished. These turned out so great. These are going to look so good on the tables as some fun facts for graduation. An alternative for these, of course, would be to add some fun facts for your graduate or for any other party that you were doing, but add a photo and some fun facts about your graduate. I did a couple of weeks ago, so you can see that you could incorporate the fun facts with some fun photos of the graduate as well for the tables. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, see links below, and leave me a comment.